Howdy guys and dolls out there in YouTube land, your favorite little keto goofball diamond sitting in the car looking like a fool. Yeah, me. Anyway, today is day 1021 of my ketogenic journey, going from morbidly obese in a crazy kind of way for a 5 foot tall person down to where I sit today, and I'll tell you all about that when I get to a chit chat and a weigh in. I'll also show you everything I ate yesterday and talk to you a little bit about some mistakes I may or may not have been making. It's hard to say for sure, but things that I can change up to make it a little better. Also, there's been some after effects, something I'm definitely noticing that I think people would be interested in hearing. Plus, I got something cool in the mail today that I'm going to try to show you. It's kind of big for the showing in the blazer, but we'll see if I can show it to you. Anyway, guys and dolls, don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and ring that bell. I do this every day, and I'm here for you anytime you need me, day or night. My email address is below, and I'll help anybody with keto questions. Now, let's rant, rave, and misbehave Keto Diamond style.
Three, two, one.
So I'm breaking my fast differently today and this morning. Hold on, what time? Yeah, okay. There's a reason for that. It's funny because when I watch other people's videos, I can often pick out their mistakes like that. When they send me an email telling me what they're doing, I can often say, okay, it's that, or it's something along those lines. But outsider looking in, you can often see things other people are doing faster than you can see what you're doing. And even in that situation, you can often not want to see your own mistakes. So I made something this morning and I realized a potential pitfall that I was making. And I should have noticed it kind of months ago, but I didn't. As many of you know, I took the coffee back out of my diet, which I wasn't really all that used to anyway. I'd only been drinking coffee for 4 to 6 months anyway of my entire 41-year life. But this morning when I made it, because I want to start using collagen, and it's hard to put collagen in soda. Trust me, I tried. If you didn't see those videos. I don't know. I tried, okay? Didn't go so well. Not super well. I made a lot of messes because it just foams. But today I made a cup of coffee, collagen coffee, put the collagen in it, put my mixture in it. I went in yesterday and got my unsweetened vanilla almond milk, and I put a little monk fruit sweetener in here. And I realized that I've probably been stalling myself out with coffee potentially because I was breaking my fast with it really early in the day without noticing or without meaning to or without thinking about it. It's just coffee, right? Coffee's not supposed to have anything in it special, but this unsweetened vanilla almond milk does have 30 calories per cup. And when I drink coffee, I tend to put about half a cup in my coffee. And I drink 2 cups. So I'm potentially breaking my fast first thing in the morning because I'm putting unsweetened vanilla almond milk in it. So when that dawned on me today, my big dummy self decided, let's just go ahead and have our breakfast meal with it. And tomorrow, when I make my coffee, I'm going to try to make it later in the day when I normally break my fast. So right now it's like 11:30. I've been fasted probably about 14 and a half hours. So that's not a 16:8, right? So when I was using coffee, I was probably breaking my fast much earlier in the day than I realized. So I'm going to have my breakfast meal with my coffee since I'd already started on it and probably already broke my fast with it. And tomorrow, wait till later in the day. And you guys don't have to worry about the caffeine later in the day because I don't typically fall asleep till really late at night any daggone way. And I'm only going to drink about 2 cups. So I don't really know how many cups this holds, but I know it's more than 8 ounces. And I do really like my mixture. I just really do. Anyway, that's how I broke my fast at 11:30 today at only 14 and a half hours. So what I showed you on the plate was actually 3 sausage links sliced in half down the center because that's how my daddy does it. And 2 fried eggs that I fried a little bit of coconut oil because I didn't have any other grease. Like the sausage didn't put off enough grease. So that's how I'm breaking my fast today. Yes, I'm full. These 2 are probably going to be put in the toaster oven until later. I might eat them with dinner or something, but I guess breaking my fast a little earlier, I just got full faster. I don't want those 2. Or, well, it's technically 1 slice in half. You know what I mean? I don't want those 2. So I accidentally let myself get way too hungry because I've been super busy today. I broke my fast at 11:30. It is now 8:30. So what is that? 9 hours. I'm hungry. So I ate 4 deviled eggs while I'm cooking my dinner, and I'll show you what my dinner is in just a second. Yes, so it is 9 p.m. I'm eating a small cheeseburger salad, 100 grams of beef, one slice of cheese, organic mayonnaise, mayonnaise, organic ketchup, and a little bit of lettuce. Yeah, so I forgot these sausages existed until I was putting my video together tonight. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to eat those. They got egg gook on them, but I imagine they'll taste just fine. I had 186% dark chocolate Ghirardelli square that y'all didn't see. It is listed in the macros. Calories and macros for yesterday per MyFitnessPal website. 1,483 calories, 14 grams of carbohydrates, 133 grams of fat, 78 grams of protein. Gotta get that protein up. I've got to share this comment with you guys real fast. It's from Jen. She said, funniest thing ever. So we ate at Arby's for dinner tonight. I always get the half-pound roast beef and cheddar in a bowl with no bun. I'm getting that. My son had curly fries. I grabbed one. Mind you, I never do that. So he grabs his phone, pretends to be making a call. And then he goes, oh, yeah, Keto Diamond. My mom just ate a curly fry. I died laughing and said, she ate at Taco Bell. So, you ain't supposed to tell on me. Show you guys something that scares the living heck out of me. You see where these tiny kittens are laying? Every time, and this is the chair I primarily sit in, every time we have tiny animals, this is where they like to be. I've gotten to a habit where I don't roll this chair because I know better, or I try not to, but it scares me that I'm going to forget and get one of these little suckers. And I don't want to do that. That's like the last thing I ever want to do. So I can't make them stay out from under here. Hi, Jack. Jack. He hadn't learned his name yet, but he will. That other one I'm calling Jill, but I don't know what they're actually going to name it. Hi, pretty thing. Hi. You're so cute. But yeah, this scares me. And Jake's usually right behind me somewhere too, where I can't roll my chair, but he's actually under my butt where I'm squatting down right now. I understood right. Beth sent this long baby gate, and I just want to thank her because she also gave me an Amazon gift card. Guys, I tell you what, I love this thing. But Beth, I got to tell you that Anthony's just a little bit mad at you. All right, y'all. So y'all saw all that, right? So we're going to try not to make all this part long because I know all that other part was long. Got something from Miss Mindy. I don't know if she made it or what. I don't know if she's a letter. And there is a letter. Hold on. I didn't see it until just now. I got to give some of y'all props. The letter, okay. You can open and read on video if you choose. So this is from Mindy, and it's, as you can see, it's taking up most of the blazer. It is a beautiful blue and white crocheted blanket, I guess you call them, or I don't think you call them quilts, but something like that. And I'm gonna lay this out on the bed in a little while and try to take a picture or video of it, so it'll be at the end. If you know what? Let me pop it in right here, and then I'll put this back in the box. If I can reach the. There it is, you guys. Ain't it pretty? Now it's huge. I've got it folded down so that you can see it better. I am in love. Thank you again, Mindy. This is awesome. If anybody was wondering, this is the set I got the other day. It's almost paper thin. It was supposed to be a quilt, but it's more like two sheets sewn together. I do like it, though. It still works. No air really comes through it or anything, so it's not like we get cold under it. And then it came with two shams, too. But I love my bed. Thank you so much to everybody. All right, you guys. So I got the letter here. It says, hello, beautiful. You mentioned that you needed a queen-size blanket. I made this one with you in mind because I know you love blue. Yes, girl. When I opened that package, I was like, oh, yes, yes, uh-huh. It says, I was originally going to give it to you for Christmas or your birthday, but you need it now, so here it is. I love to crochet while I watch your videos. It took me a while on this one, I bet. I don't know how to do that, so I can't even imagine the skill and time it takes to make something like that. But I imagine it's a good while. Allergies, not COVID. P.S. If this isn't your style, you can sell it or give it away. If I sold it, the value is about $200. No, honey, that's mine. Ain't nobody getting that. I don't think so. Are they... Okay, so I don't know very much about crocheted stuff. Are they machine washable? Do you have to do something special with them? Y'all let me know below because I don't know much about that kind of fabric. We've had some small baby blankets that did okay in the washer and dryer, but I've never tried to wash anything that size. Okay, So it says, thank you for all you do for your subs. You're killing it and teaching us so much. Much love, Mindy. Thank you so much. I really, really love that. You have no idea how much handy that's going to come in. Because me and hubby, we can have a big old blanket. And for some reason, we were sharing a full-size blanket, and I lost the queen-size blanket that we did have. And we have a queen-size bed. So he like wraps around in it, sticks it between his knees, and I need to stick it between my knees too now because I've got bonier knees and they hurt when they hit at night. Sometimes I can't get comfortable, y'all. But anyway, we need a big blanket, and sometimes two is helpful because that man steals the damn blanket, and I have to get up in the middle of the night and find a damn blanket. Forgive my language, y'all. I'm so sorry. I know some of y'all got y'all's youngins in the room. Maybe I should reshoot that part. Nah. Anyway, I'm so sorry. Okay, so what was I talking about? Oh, well, there's some off-scale victories for you. I can't get comfortable exactly no matter how I sleep, kind of. I know it's the difference in how I weigh. And my weigh-in, I can't wait to get to that in just a second. But I know I've lost even more than that because my body has changed even more than that. There are spots in my lower abdomen that are so much thinner over just the last couple of days. Y'all know, like 2 days ago, I had the chicken with cheese quesadilla. And at first, it didn't seem like it really affected me any because the next day my weight dropped a little bit. Well, yesterday it went up a little bit, and today it came down. I'll show you the weigh in just a second. But it is affecting me in a different way too. Right now, in my back, in my kidney area on both sides, it hurts. And I know that that's from my body processing foods that it's not used to processing anymore. Like if you eat something sugary, it is very possible to feel it in your kidneys over the next couple of days because your body's no longer used to processing that crap. And now you've loaded it down with crap and it's got to process that and it doesn't really know how to handle it. So it'll get used to it, it'll get it through and everything, but it can really make you sore in your kidney area. It's just one of those things it does. So I didn't think it affected me that badly, but yeah, I'm finding over the next couple of days it has, and I don't like it. But let's go ahead and get to the weigh-in from, because yesterday I did really well. $163. Hey, I'm back at my all-time low of 163, thank heavens. I have no intentions of doing anything I shouldn't today. I don't even have none of that keto ice cream, which I don't think that's bad. It seems to be working fine. It's just I don't have none to bother with. I'm sorry I keep playing with my hair. It looks ridiculous to me. I didn't realize it till I pulled my camera out. I was like, oh, good Lord, I'm not going to get that tagged right. But yeah, so I didn't really think it affected me, but let it be a lesson. I mean, I learn lessons over and over and over all the time. If I could learn my lesson one time, we'd be good to go. Hell, I'd be at goal. I can't learn one lesson one time. I've got to try it 2 or 3 times just to see. And then I'll forget about it and try it again. So the coffee thing seems okay. No, it is potential because yesterday was the first time I've had that coffee creamer that I home make and everything in a long while. So it is a potential that's what's causing my kidney issues. It's just monk fruit sweetener, but not everybody can have that. I've also found over the last couple of days I've had a very light, mild headache kind of last night, y'all. Some kind of freaked me out. So I have a teeny tiny little scratch on my arm, and I was kind of laying with my arms over my head like this, and I realized that the palm of my hand was really, really sticky. And I get up and I'm like, that's weird. What in the world? My arm feels gross. So I got up and I turned on the light. I had blood like everywhere, all over. My whole hand was covered in blood. And it's the teeny tiniest little scratch. But I'm scared to take the Band-Aid off today because I couldn't get a Band-Aid to stay on at first because it wouldn't stop bleeding so much. I used to have a blood cancer called essential thrombocythemia that actually made my blood clot way too fast. Like the doctor even asked me, how are you not dead yet? Because my platelet count was up in the 1.2 millions. It's supposed to be like 400,000. So, or below 400,000. So, I was like, I don't know. You're the doctor. You tell me. But clearly that clotting thing's not an issue anymore, which of course I've had it tested. So I know that blood cancer went away, and we've tested it multiple times over the last 2.5 years since I started keto, and it hasn't come back. so this is new for me to bleed so freely. It scared me, and I was like looking things up, and it did finally stop, but I couldn't stop it with a towel. I couldn't stop it with I'm sorry, with toilet paper. I couldn't stop it with a Band-Aid. I put a Band-Aid on it, and the blood just kind of oozed around it, and it literally is no more the size of the tip of my fingernail. It's just a tiny place. It's not deep. It's like on the surface. But it scared me because I had to end up wrapping a towel around it and like tying it off for, I think I left it about 15 minutes before I checked it again, and it had finally clotted. I was like, I don't know what that's all about, but that's scary. I was getting genuinely concerned about a tiny cut. I was like, I'm not going to the hospital with this cut. I don't even know what they could do with this cut. It's tiny. But yeah, it freaked me out just a little bit. And I always have a habit of checking my blood pressure, my blood sugar when anything weird happens to my body, because you never know when like one or the other has spiked or dropped. So I have a habit of doing that. And blood sugar was great. Blood pressure was great. So it definitely wasn't either one of those things. But I don't know. By the way, I haven't done a blood pressure update in a while. My blood pressure is holding steady at 120/80 with lisinopril. I still don't want to take that. I want my blood pressure to go down far enough that I can get off of it, but it's just the one thing my body apparently doesn't want to deal with by itself. So I'm stuck with that one at the moment until I find a better alternative. And I have tried much of everything, guys. I know it's not a potassium. I know it's not a magnesium issue. No, it's not a sodium issue. I know, excuse me. Although one thing it could perpetually be is a hydration issue, because I'm pretty sure I'm always dehydrated. One sign of being dehydrated is crepey fingerprints or fingers, and mine at the end are always kind of crepey. So that is a sign of dehydration. Plus, I'm always thirsty. Literally, I know you noticed, but I keep my drink with me all the time. I drink on it all the time, be it water, be it soda, whatever. And then they put me on a fluid pill that helps me flush fluid out of my body. And I wouldn't take it because I do feel like I'm dehydrated all the time anyway without that pill. And I think that makes it worse, of course, but it actually does help regulate my blood pressure. I don't know how that works, considering I shouldn't have that much fluid on my body. And it's funny that even when I'm dehydrated, I can be inflamed, which is water, is fluid. I can retain fluid while being dehydrated. How does that work? I don't get it. But that's just one of those things. I need to look it up. A lot of this stuff has science behind it, and I say I don't know when the answer is probably right at my fingertips, and I just really need to search it. And there's a site called Dr. Google where you can go on and pretty much Google everything a doctor can. It's kind of interesting. What else was I going to talk about? I think that's it. I'm happy to be at my all-time low, which is, again, 163, from 311 pounds to 163. So I have definitely concretely lost 148.8 pounds. Of course, we knew that last week sometime. I'm ready to hit that 150. I want to lose 150, then 160, then 200 pounds. If I can. Okay, I know some people are concerned because they think 111 is too small for me, is too much of a goal, too low of a goal. And if it becomes to that point, if I look in the mirror and say, no, I just don't look healthy, or everybody around me is going, Mom, you just don't look healthy anymore, then yeah, I'm good with stopping. I'm good with being 120, 130 if that's where my body's good at. But I'm also only 5 foot tall. I have a lot of family members that weigh 110, 120. So to me, it doesn't sound too small, but I understand for a lot of people it does. And understand 110, 120, that's a good ways away. I've got time to get there. It's no rush. Now, of course, when you're starting out, to see your weight drop fast, that's awesome. You want to see that. It keeps you motivated. But if it doesn't, it doesn't. This is a lifetime journey. You've got all your life to get healthy. And thanks to going keto and getting your body healthy, your life is going to be longer. I still got to do that video, damn it. I'm sorry. Don't let y'all kids watch me. I'm a terrible role model. It's not, my kids don't hear all the time. Grandkids do. Fortunately, I'm so sorry, y'all. I need to pray. I do every night, though. But anyway, what was I talking about? Oh, that video. I need to do that. I've got those, all those things written down, and many of you were interested in that video, but I just haven't done it yet. It's several ways to live 10 to 15 years longer that are scientifically proven. And I think it's a good list. I think it's a list most people could easily follow. It's not hard. So it might give people a little something else to look for. And keto wasn't even on that list, but you know it is now, because now I know about keto and I know that that's going to help you live 10 to 15 years longer. So let me shut my mouth, guys and dolls. Thank you again, Miss Mindy. Oh, and another thanks to Miss Beth. The other day, somebody sent me a extra long baby gate. Unless I read her comment wrong, because she didn't really say I sent you the gate, but I gathered that she sent that long baby gate, and she also sent an Amazon gift card. So thank you again. I love it. Anthony hates it. He's a little bit mad at you, but that's all right. This morning it was up, and I was still fighting him because he wanted the sausages I was cooking, but I already cooked his weenies. He likes the weenies better, but he doesn't know that. They look the same, you know. So he was fighting me like crazy. I couldn't get him. It took everything I had to get that kid on the other side of that gate and get it shut, because they came in with it open, you know, and I was going to shut it, but then he got across it. It was a whole fight, man. Oh my God, guys. Sorry, I probably scared that lady that was pulling in. Guess what happened last night? Now, Athena's been laughing at her mom and Destiny for a little while now. She's been laughing at just Destiny, pretty much. She's the only one that's got a real laugh at her, out of her. I get big smiles every time I look at her. She's, you know, but I've never got her to laugh. Last night I got her to laugh. I was making the god awfulest face. So I'm going to include a couple video clips right here at the end. And of course, one is of Athena laughing at Grandma. And ignore the face I was making, because honestly, that was hideous, but she thought it was hilarious. So, you know, much love to you. Bye.